Mark Lawrenson shirt. I want to take you back, though, if I can, Laura. I want to get some anecdotes from you. You joined the football club in 1981. You were telling me off air before we jumped in the little green room before this, that there was a number of clubs that were interested in you back in 1981, wasn't there?
There was Arsenal, Man United and Liverpool, virtually all at the same time. And Terry Neal was manager of Arsenal, and my first set of talks with him, he actually offered me less money than I was earning at Brighton. But the other thing about that was I had a 10-year contract at Brighton, 10-year contract, which is unbelievable when you think about it. And then Big Ron Atkinson was manager of Manchester United, and he was waiting for Frank Stapleton, who they were signing, to go to a tribunal. So they weren't quite sure how much money they would have. He was trying to broker a deal, which was 3 Manchester United players go to Brighton, and also Brighton receives some money for me to go to Manchester United. But he just kept saying to me, he just kept ringing me up honestly, regularly, and going, "You've not signed for them," as in Liverpool. "You've not signed for them." He said, "Don't sign for them yet. I'll give you more money." And I went, "Ron, listen, once I meet them, mate, it could be all over." And in all honesty, it was. I met Bob Paisley, John Smith, the old chairman, or Sir John Smith, sorry, I should say, Peter Robinson, who ran the club unbelievably. And I met them in the Ariel Hotel at the side of the runway at Heathrow. They'd flown in from Switzerland pre-season. And honestly, within 10 minutes, Chris, I was done. Money, everything, talk about where I was going to play, all that kind of stuff, 10 minutes. Because I'd said to the people at Brighton that, I would leave eventually. And they didn't need the money anyway because they needed it for survival in Division 1. But I said to them, I only want to go to a team where I want to win trophies. And I think I made the right decision. Of course, Liverpool had just beaten Madrid in Paris to win the European Cup. I mean, the Alan Kennedy cross that was never, ever going to go in, but it went in. But so it took 10 minutes. Easy, very easy.
Took 10 minutes, you've said there, Mark. 900 grand, though. I think that was a club record at the time. And I think you were telling me that made you, I think, the 3rd most expensive player in the country.
Yeah, but there's a little bit of an aside to that, which is because I included VAT on the top of it, which was 12%. So it took it over $1 million. So I was the 3rd highest transfer fee after Trevor Francis and a guy called Steve Daly, who played for Wolves and signed for Manchester City. So it's my story and I'm sticking to it. £1 million plus.
Yeah. I'm not going to argue with that.